do you talk? Right. So when you talk about language, are you targeting English or German?
English.
Or both? I didn't really have that much difficulties with English. It's maybe the only thing I could mention here is just the fact that when I used to translate some metaphors in Arabic, and I used to speak English in Arabic style, so from this eye to this eye, you know, they wouldn't understand. لما تحكي من عيني هاي لعيني هاي, they would be like, huh, why is he doing like this? So these were some, I would say, Arabic body language that I had to change over time because people didn't really understood my metaphors. And I guess that's the only challenge that I have. Maybe there are other things, but I can't recall anything else right now.
So how you can improve your accent like that, or your English? What's the steps that you follow?
How did I? Is it Jayden or me?
No, you.
Okay, so I'm still interesting. Okay, good. I don't know. Since I was a kid, I've been always listening. I focus a lot on the pronunciation. When I watch movies, I focus a lot on the assimilation. I don't know if you studied linguistics. When you study linguistics, they teach you how assimilation comes. For example, when you want to say, I can go, I don't say I can go, we say I can go, I can go. The faster you speak the language and the more assimilation you make with words, the more it will sound original, I would say, or authentic. Native. So also watching out the difference between the letters like P, B. Some people say I'm from Palestine. They don't say Palestine. Also the L, how do we say it? L, people, or people, people, you know. It's just pay attention to these small details and try to speak in sentences. Focus also on intonation and the stress. When do you stress a word? And you know how do you stress a sound, or yeah, the level of intonation of a sentence. It's just, I would say, imitation, repetition. Yeah.
Yes. Practice makes perfect.
Exactement.
I want to ask you, Jayden, a question.
Yes.
How, like, we are a foreign learners for English language, and
yes.
The question is how we can improve our accent, our American accent.
That, you know, what Omar said too is like repetition, right? Like most people I know who have who are not native speakers, they're not born into English, how they learn an American accent, or I would maybe like try to go for an international accent where you can't really hear where it's coming from, is just by watching other people speak English and just listen to them a lot. Like what's good, like how you guys are asking questions, that helps too, because then you have to speak it, you have to understand it. Also, what can help is try to think in English. Like take 10 minutes each day, and only words you can use are English words in your head. So then you become more automatic, because like I tried to learn German, but I was always in my head trying to translate it from Dutch to, or from English to German. There's a lot of thought process. If you want to speak fluently or like with American accent, you have to like not try to translate anymore, just speak fluently, if that makes sense. You know, just but that's easier said than done, of course, you know. Also, there's some, like on YouTube, some people who are experts at accents, and they can give you really good tips too. I mean, personally, me, I couldn't give those tips, but on YouTube, there's a lot of people who know how to do accents. Like say an American accent, like we talk really high, right? Exciting, like, you know, that's how you can like, that's also an American thing, right? So it's also how the culture and how they present themselves. So try also what Omar says, like a tone of voice, right? Like after a sentence, I go a little higher towards the end of my sentence. So that can help too. and find your own twist to it too, right? Because you can't. Don't expect that you're going to have a perfect American accent, because that takes time and years to develop. So give yourself like maybe a few words where like I want to sound like I say it like an American, right? And just practice on those words and then grow from there. Yes.
Very helpful. Thank you for this answer.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I want to ask a question.
Yes. Me or Omar?
Yeah, you then on.
Okay.
What would you like? What would you like to share about yourself? For example, a bad habit.
Bad habits.
Good
Okay,
questions.
good question. You're putting me on the spot. What bad habits would I like to change? Going to bed late. I go to bed quite late, and in the morning I'm like, I'm kind of a zombie then. So I like to change that bad habit. I'm a smoker, so I smoke cigarettes, so I kind of want to stop that too. So some addictions. What more? I've been practicing to like just being kind to myself. Don't be so mean. I don't tell myself like, oh, you look bad, or oh, you don't belong here. Like I try to really be sweet to myself, because there used to be a bad habit of mine. I would be mean to myself. So yeah, I think those. Do you have any bad habits you like to change? You don't have to. I know, it can be personal.
For example, we spend a lot of time in social media that waste our time.
Yes, that's a good one. Yes, I do that too. Yes.
So for me, I have some difficulties. So which accent I would choose, American or British? I think we study both, so I can't focus on one. Like
yes.
which I want to choose, American accent or British. What do you recommend?
I would.
There you go.
Wait.
What about
Yeah, I would comment on that from my experience, that the British accent is easier for us, for our glottal, because we have the Arabic glottal. It's easier for us to speak like British. Anyone could like act, oh, I don't know, so you could just start with that and you're gonna find the good rhythm. With the American accent is you have to be like
Well, you said I don't know. That
describe?
sounded quite American, actually. You said I don't know. That sounded
Yeah, well,
more American.
well, exactly. I was jumping to I don't know, the American style. So, but I would say it was easier for me and for a lot of Arabic speakers to speak in a British accent more than the American. Hope you answered you. Jayden, maybe you want to say something about it.
For me, a British accent, it's so hard. I try, but I can't, I don't know, for me, it really depends which one you like more, which one will get you motivated. So like, say if you really enjoy British TV shows, then I would say British, because you will listen to it more. But if you're more of a fan of like American like TV and more interested in that culture, then I would say American. So I think it really depends on where your interest lies and with who you're going to speak to. So maybe like, okay, this is the job I want later, but they have a lot of British speaking people. Then it'll probably be better to study more the British accent. But I think knowing both is important. But if you really have to choose as a choice, that's all up to you, kind of.
Like, are you a fan of a band or any singer?
Any singer, band. I like, which band do I like? One Direction. A long time ago, I like, yes. Yeah, I still like Harry Styles, but they're not a band anymore. But bands, I'm more of like Omar, do you like any bands?
Yeah, I'm a fan of a Korean boy band. I think.
Oh, K-pop, okay. Nice.
What's your one? What about you?
If I'm fan of a band.
Singers.
Singers.
Wait, yeah. I'm actually thinking. I used to be when I was 16, 17, 18, until I would say at the age of 22, I used to be addict to English music. Now I like the Palestinian band, the 47, I think they call it, or 47. I forgot the name. Yeah. This, you know, this Palestinian band. Oh shit! I mean, I can't say I'm a fan of it, and I don't know its name. I forget about if. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really into specific bands. I'm in persons that I like some singers. If you ask me about who's your favorite singer, I have some names, but the band not anymore. I think it's like an old fashioned.
Which singers do you like, Omar?
Oh, I actually like the German singers like Capital Bra, Raf Kamora, Samra, Hussein. It's those are like my favorite songs. Yeah. What about you guys? What's your favorite band? Let's start. I would say there are some students who didn't talk. Let's those in the back. Could you tell us about your favorite bands? Go ahead.
Singers.
Don't be خجلان. No خجل anymore. خلاص. يلا. Go ahead. انجليزي. Yeah, you.
What's your favorite place what's your favorite place in Belgium?
Oh, that's an amazing
place in
question.
Belgium.
Yeah, I heard it. It's I like the southeastern part of Belgium. It's more nature, and they have a lot of lakes. You could go hiking on the mountains. Also, there is Buchenbach is the name of a big lake where, when it gets hot, I just go there with friends. So I would say that the sides which has more nature has lakes and yeah, nature. What about you? What's your favorite place in Gaza Strip? Huh? So the same question to you. Okay, where do you like to go? Because I'm planning to visit Gaza Strip, maybe, I don't know, maybe this year or next year. And if I can, where should I go? Because it's been a while, 7 years I'm out of the country and everything had changed. Where would you go if you were me?
You should go to the Bahar Street.
To the sea. We mean to the beach. We like prefer going to the beach, to the sea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. That's my first target.
Have any embarrassing situation?
Sorry?
Have any? Do you have any embarrassing situation?
You mean if I have been exposed to situations where I felt embarrassed?
Yes. Embarrassing.
Awkward situations.
Awkward situation.
Yeah. Yeah. Could you be more? It's Jayden. It's always. But could you be more specific, precise? Like a situation in what?
For example, when you were a roommate with Jayden, what was an embarrassing situation?
Do we have embarrassing stories?
Well, let's skip this part. I don't know. I want the girl. I want you yourself to be specific. I don't want anyone to tell her to help her. You ask a question, so probably you have something in your head, something specific. Like embarrassing in which sense? With people, at university, in general life.
With the colleague in university.
With colleagues at university.
With colleagues in university.
Colleagues at university.
But professors.
I'm used to embarrass people. I'm not used to being embarrassed. I don't know. I can't I can't recall anything where I was embarrassed. I would say there are some awkward situation that could happen sometimes, which is related to cultural differences. So you work sometimes in going to university, and you see one of the students who studies with you at uni, or one of your people who live at your residence. Maybe you stop and you say hello, but you want to stop, but they might not stop. They might just carry on walking. And yeah, I think I feel it's a bit embarrassing, but not that much, you know, because it's not meant to happen like that.
What was you, Jayden? Jayden.
Oh, do I have any embarrassing stories? Oh, I have a lot. Embarrassing stories. Okay. Well, normally I try to block them in my head so I don't think about them again. But I remember a couple. I think everybody had this a couple times. I was sitting in my dorm room in my where I live, and I have a window. But in the window, I can see a lot of people. And it happens a lot where I think they're waving at me. So I'm like, hi, but they're not waving at me. They're like waving at somebody else. And I'm like, oh. That was awkward. So that happens quite some time. Or what other embarrassing stories? Well, I had one where I was in high school. So I was like a couple years younger, and I was sitting in class. And the guy next to me asked if I could put something next to me. So I leaned over and I was sitting on my desk. I was sitting in front of the whole class, and I just fall down on the ground with my whole desk and my computer and everything. That was quite embarrassing, and my whole class watched me just fall down. Yeah, that was quite embarrassing, but you know, now it's a funny story. So, yes, that's a good question. Thank you.
What's your? Do you like staying at home?
So, yeah, well, me, I do like staying at home, but I also like to go out. So I'm like 50-50 on that. Because I like, you know, chilling in my bed, watching a movie, relaxing. But I also really enjoy like going out with friends, you know, eating something with friends. Me and Omar do sometimes go grocery shopping. That's fun too, you know. I like doing things with my friends. So yeah. How about you? Are you more like, do you like to stay more at home, or do you like to go more out?
50-50.
Yes, I get that. Yes.
In psychology, they say sitting at home causes depression.
Sorry? Staying at home?
And
Cause depression.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can get this. Sometimes when you feel down, you don't want to go out.
I heard that you can in Europe you can travel without a visa. Is that right?
Yeah, that is true. But you have to be an EU citizen. So if you live in like France, Netherlands, Belgium, Germany, like the big European countries, then you don't need a visa. You can just go with your ID card. You wouldn't even need a passport. So it's kind of like one big country in some ways, you know. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yes.
in psychology, they say sitting psychology. They say
Yes.
sitting at home causes depression.
Yeah, I mean, if you say yes, I mean, could, right? Like, we as human beings, we need social contact. We need to talk to other people, because if you don't talk to other people, you keep yourself secluded. So you stay at home, you keep to yourself. After a while, you feel lonely, right? And lonely is a big reason for depression. So, but like if you sit like sometimes at home, you won't right away get depression. But it could be a sign of depression if you only stay at home all the time. Yes. I hope that answers your question. You guys are doing a great job. I love all your questions. They're really good.
It's your turn now to ask them questions.
Okay. What's your guys' favorite thing about Palestine? Teach me something about Palestinian culture.
There's a lot of things I like it in our culture. First of all, our culture in Ramadan, we like a family. Our family join together and eat an iftar food, and this is really nice.
You know, it's a kind of family gathering for food in the evening.
Yes, nice. Yeah, actually, I have seen Omar going through Ramadan. It was something to see.
Yeah, actually, I love Dabka, but I can't do it, but I love it. It's something called Dabka.
Okay.
Dabka dance, yeah. It's a
Yeah, we danced Dabka, Jayden.
Oh, we did. Okay, yeah. I did it. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, you know, the one with the feet.
Okay, yeah. That was really cool.
I can show you how they dance Dabka.
Wait, he can show me. Yeah, Omar, show us.
Sure.
No.
Yeah, come on, Omar. Come on, don't be shy.
I'm not ready for that, you know. I'm wearing my shorts also, so there's no space here. Jessa's gonna come up and what are you doing? I'm sleeping.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no problems with neighbors.
Yes, it's your turn, Omar and Jayden, to ask them questions.
Okay. Jayden, you could go ahead with the question until I come up with something.
Sure.
I'm sure you have hundreds.
I would like to know you guys' favorite English word. Like, what English word do you guys love to say, and why? Why is that English word your favorite?
I like the words like highly sophisticated. I like to use them when I'm talking about the language, especially the language of literature. And all poems, like they used to use highly sophisticated language. I like this word.
Sophisticated, yes. Like very business-like, you know, like, yes.
Classy.
Classy.
These days, I just know that the hardest word in English, the longest, I just repeat it. It's nominal ultra microscopic.
Okay, and that's so cool. Like, what word is it? Can you tell me the word?
It's nominal ultra microscopic pseudovolcanic pronounces. It's something just like this.
Again?
Yeah, it's the longest word.
Yeah, it's the longest word in English. It's a kind of a medicine. It's a medicine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's medicine. Okay.
Yeah, it's a medicine.
A disease.
Is it the anti-establishmentarianism?
No, that's something different. Yeah, anti-disability.
Right and learn tools.
Yeah.
Nominal ultra microscopic. Right and learn tools. Yeah. It's like it's
Yeah. It's a kidney disease, I guess. This word is a kidney disease. Can you please, Jayden, ask that girl? She's hiding. Come here.
Yeah, tell me. Yes, right there. Yes. What's your favorite English word?
She's hiding.
Yes. Yeah, she's hiding. What's your favorite English words? It could be anything. It could even be I.
تخجليش احكي. She's shy. You have to break the ice with her, Jade.
Break the ice, yes.
Yeah.
Like my favorite English word is like. I love saying like. I can say like all day, every day. I'd be like, I like this. Like. That's
Okay.
My favorite word in English it's enthusiastic. It's when I said it.
Hello?
I think it's only me and you now.
He froze.
Yeah.
Hello. Can you hear me?
It's been such a long time.
Yeah. When are you coming back?
So maybe tomorrow.
Oh.
Was on its table.
Okay.
Now it's good. It's good. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, great. Okay, great.
Okay, back to the girl in the back.
That's good.
Yeah. What's your name? What's your name first?
What's your name?
I am Ansam.
Ansam. It's a beautiful name. What does it mean?
The breeze means the breeze. The breeze.
Ah, the trees. Yeah, the trees. Nice. Great. Help, Jaden. You know, I don't have a lot of questions in my head.
What do you dream about in the future?
Omar. Or Jaden.
Omar.
You could maybe call us with the name, so you could say Omar, so I know. What did I dream about in the future? What are my dreams in the future? Oh, that's yeah, maybe to, yeah, I will be realistic. I'm not gonna say, I mean, I would say I like to keep my dreams for myself, but I dream big, you know. I always set my goals to the maximum, so do something for Palestine, I would say.
What about you, Jayden?
What about me? I think like in a bigger picture, I think making the world a better place. It's kind of cheesy, but I you know, that's how I can explain it easily, is like help the world. I would like in my lifetime to have like open up people, you know. I would love to make connection between people easier, you know, like seeing less separation in each other and seeing more oneness, like free more togetherness. But I would love to know more like about you guys. Like, what do you guys dream of? They must volunteer. Yes, what do you guys dream of?
Yeah. For me, I hope to be a teacher because I love teaching people, and so also I hope to learn the translation. You know, this
Okay.
to work on apps like freelance. I want to be a freelancer.
Nice. Nice. Who else wants to tell me about or tell us about their dream?
What's the accomplished achievement that proud of?
Good.
Me or Omar?
You
Okay. What accomplishment am I proud of? Well, I think moving to a country where I don't really know anybody, I'm quite proud of that. That's a big accomplishment. I think the connections, the friends I've made, I feel that's a real big accomplishment. I have lovely people surrounding me, great friends. So that's I take very much pride into that. I think I also take a lot of pride in like the person I become, you know. I think that's quite an accomplishment. But like so that, yeah. I don't know, I think, you know, loving people around me, you know, it's not a normal accomplishment, but I see that as an accomplishment. Love.
About your friends.
Sorry?
About your friends.
I love talking to my friends. Well, I have different like friend groups. Omar, he's one of my friends. He's a good friend of mine. I have other friends. I have other friends. She studies also psychology. She's one of my best friends. I talk a lot to her. I don't know. All my friends are very open-minded, very intelligent. Love having conversations with them. Yeah, I'm just so thankful for my French, for my French, for my friendships. I mess up all the time too. Yes, I love. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even put into words my friends. They're so good. They're so amazing. Yes. Are you guys friends? Do you guys know each other a long time, or is it like now sitting in the class you guys know each other?
Just at the course.
We met others
We met others
at the course.
in this course. So we don't know each other too much.
Okay. Nice.
This is my friend.
Okay. I can see that she was like smiling at you. Yes, that's sweet. Yes. Beautiful.
Jayden, I want to ask you a question.
Okay, yes.
Do you have anything, do you want to know about our Palestinian or Arab culture? Anything?
Yes. I think it's just, I want to know so much, but let me think if I can like put something specific. Like in Palestine, what's the easiest way to make friends?
We are making friends in street actually. We are so friendly. We love like being with each other. And as Omar said at the first, we have we can make friendships so easy, so fastly. Like these girls could be one of them. Like could be my best friend in the future. It's not strange, yani.
That's great. That's so important, actually. I wish they had that more here. Hard to make friends here. Yes, but more. What's like a Palestinian dish that's like the most famous in Palestine? Like, if I would ever go to Palestine, that's the dish. Like, that's the food I have to eat there.
Yes.
We call it al-maftul.
Okay.
Al-maftuba. It's a kind of rice
With vegetables.
with vegetables and with chicken. It's a yellow rice.
Oh, yum.
really delicious.
And it's so
Wait,
delicious.
Omar, did you make that once? Okay,
Yeah.
I had that. Wow. Wow. That was amazing. I was eating and I'm like, I was sitting alone in the kitchen. I just kept eating. I'm like, Omar, wow. It was really good, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, you made the mwah. That's really good. Yes.
I made it for Jayden. Huh?
Yes. It was really good. Okay. And do you guys like to cook that, or have you made it so many times you're kind of like it's kind of annoying now to make it?
It's not that difficult. It's kind of
Okay. Good to know. Yeah, Omar said it was difficult, so good to know. That's actually not that difficult.
No, that's not difficult. It takes time. It's time consuming.
Okay.
And by the way, guys, maftul apparently it's not Palestinian. El maftul.
It's Morocco.
Yeah, it's Moroccan.
Exactly, it's Moroccan. Yeah.
But no best Palestinian. Mansab.
Yeah. It's this is ours.
Jordanian stuff. Mansab Jordan.
What's the famous dish in America, Jayden?
In America, a lot of like greasy food. Like hot dogs. Like it's like a sausage kind of. Hamburgers are really big there. Macaroni and cheese. That's really big there. Americans, a lot of fast food like McDonald's, Burger King, and stuff like that are very much eaten there. But Americans don't have like a special dish, because in the United States, everybody from different countries came there. So it's a mix of a lot of things. Fried chicken, that's also something they eat a lot there. Yeah. I want to know too, like, what is your favorite thing about Palestine? What makes you like love it?
Can you please repeat again? Didn't hear well. Again. Can you please repeat the question, Jayden, because I didn't hear you well?
Oh, I'm sorry. What's your your favorite thing about Palestine, like living there? Something to know.
I think all people in Palestine, all people are together. So despite what we are faced from wars, despite that, Palestine will remain resilient. You know that we are power as a whole.
Yes, togetherness. Yes, I love that. The people, so the people make it. That's the best thing about Palestine. If I heard that correctly.
Okay, thank you.
It was a pleasure to speak to you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you guys too. Thank you so much. It was great meeting all of you guys. All amazing girls. Amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Jayden. Now I guess we have reached our the end of the session.
Okay. Yes.
Thanks for joining us, and thank
you.
Yeah, you did a great job, both of you, and it was like it's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Was like this session. I mean, the second half was recorded, and
Yes.
we've taken some pictures. We're gonna post them on the Facebook page of the Students' Council at the IUG here. I mean, the Islamic University Plaza. I mean, the university page. So I'm gonna share it with you. Send it to you on WhatsApp, so you may share it. And what experience? I thank you from my heart and on the students' behalf. I guess that's all for today. And if you have any last piece of advice for a student in 10 seconds, I would like to let you say the last words for my students regarding English. Yes, please go ahead.
Well, I mean, what I've heard so far, amazing. Keep doing what you guys are doing. It was so nice meeting you guys. Beautiful smiles, keep smiling. That's the most important thing about talking English or any language, is do it with love and passion, and any conversation will be a good conversation.
Yes, Omar.
Yeah, so thank you, Ala, and thank you everyone for for this nice conversation. It was really a pleasure, and I personally had a lot of fun. And hopefully, I wish you all the best in your life, and just to stay motivated. Keep pushing in life. Don't never whenever you feel down, just always stand up and keep walking. Keep working on your dreams until you achieve it. Don't give time to oh, we can't do it. Just always believe in yourselves, and that's it. Just believe in yourselves.
Okay, thank you, Omar.
Thank you. Oh. I won't say
Thanks a
bye.
lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Ciao.